Hey, you gotta say hey. backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Second. All right, welcome to the Gold Mine at the Hawley High School for tonight's Minnesota Heart of Lakes and Section 8-2A girls basketball matchup between the visiting Perham Yellow Jackets and the hometown Hawley Golden Nuggets. I'm Peter Natz, joined by Jed Carlson, and we'll be bringing you tonight's basketball action on yourliveevent.com. We'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this game, and we'll be back to share our pregame conversations with the coaches on yourliveevent.com.
Hawley Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget sporting event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Hawley students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
As I've been talking about, more new fresh trades and more new equipment is arriving daily at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Here's another update on a fresh trade. In fact, a couple of them. 2010 John Deere 8345 RT, 4,700 hours, 16-inch tracks, has IVT. Another new trade, 1998 Challenger 95E, 9,300 hours, 30-inch tracks. Call for pricing on both of these new trades that are on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
All right, we're back at the pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Had a chance to catch up with Perham head coach TJ Super, one of the best names ever in coaching history, TJ Super. I talked to him before the game. He's in his 11th year at the helm of the Perham girls program, 17th year as a head girls basketball coach overall. Here's TJ Super. We got Perham head coach TJ Super here. Coach, you're on a pretty good roll here. It's 20-2. 20-2 is your record. We're getting close to the postseason. What are the things that you really like about your team right now?
Well, a lot of stuff. Can't lie. We have some nice girls that. Probably the best thing is that when we're struggling at something, we work on it, and the girls are really focused, and we tend to get better. So whatever we focus on, it seems like we get better at. We're also pretty even offensive on the offensive side of stuff. You know, we have good post play, we have good guards, and then we have good wings that can shoot besides. So there's a lot of good stuff that comes with our team, and the willingness to get better, though, I think is probably the best.
Okay, flip that over now. What are some areas that you still think that you have ways to go? You can still improve quite a bit coming into tournament time in another week and a half.
Well, defensively, I think we need to just stay focused. It seems like when we get ahead of teams, we get up by 15 or 20, and then our defensive focus is the area that kind of lacks right away. And I think we need to keep working defensively to keep girls out of the paint, and then rebounding is just a constant important thing for us when we do it, because we're not very big. We do have Willow, so that helps, but we're not very big besides her. And so when we rebound and we play defense, we're really quite tough. And when we don't do those things can be a struggle at times.
What are some of the concerns you have with Hawley tonight?
Well, they have two really good girls, and they're very athletic. And keeping those two girls under control is just always hard. It doesn't matter what your game plan is or what you do. And, Billy always has something up his sleeve. And so who knows if it's a 1-3-1 or if it's a 1-2-2 or whatever, or if it's just some sort of man that they've adjusted. I'm sure we're going to have to deal with something.
All right, let's back up just a step here while they're pulling out the bleachers. Are your kids healthy this time of year?
Yeah, we are. We've had, knock on wood, we've had a really healthy year, and we've had a lot of good girls step up. We've only had a couple of girls miss some games, so right now we're pretty healthy.
All right, so what are the key? There you go, knock on the floor. What are the keys to a nice game tonight for you guys?
Keep steers away from the basket, get a hand up when they're shooting it, and try to contain them. And the other girls, we know they have some good players, but whenever we go into a game, we try to take away the best, and so we know they're the best. And offensively, we got to take care of the ball. Whenever we do that, we're a good enough shooting team that even if we're struggling, as long as we take care of the ball, we usually find some ways to score. So we got to take care of the ball.
All right, good luck tonight. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. That was head coach TJ Super of the Perham Yellow Jackets girls basketball squad. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we're going to get back and talk with head coach Bill Gottenberg.
Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Do you own farmland? Have you been watching the historic price run up the last 2 years, wondering if it's time to sell some of yours? People sell land for many reasons. Settling a family estate, reducing debt, or simply creating a cash nest egg for a comfortable retirement. Whatever your reason might be, the market has never been stronger. Let me help you explore your marketing options. Call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
All right, we're back at the Gold Mine in Hawley with the pregame show on yourliveevent.com. Peter Natch with Jed Carlson. We're getting ready for the Hawley-Perham matchup. Bill Gottenberg is hoping his kids are in the right mindset for tonight. Okay, we have Hawley head coach Bill Gottenberg here. Coach, a lot of shooters for Perham tonight. Big night. What's the defensive focus going to be for you guys?
Well, I think we better just kind of guard our yard tonight and be close to the players they're guarding, and we'll have to do our best, or kind of a little bit more one-on-one tonight in terms of defense, because if you get into those rotations, they move the ball and then they hit that three-pointer. So we got to get back on defense and do the best we can taking care of our people, and then if the players that are next to us can kind of help stunt at them a little bit, or if they drive through, try to get a hand on the dribble. So it's going to be that type of scheme tonight.
How about offensively? What do you think you're going to have to be able to do tonight on that side of the ball?
They pressure pretty well, so what we need to do is, if they're going to do that, we need to just get to the basket, then go at them fight that pressure with pressure.
Okay, how's the health of your team coming into the last week and a half of the season?
Izzy Johnson's ill today, so we're missing her. Izzy Steer now is back in the lineup tonight after being out since the Crookston game with a concussion. Otherwise good, yeah.
Okay, you've had a week off now. What kind of things did you spend time on trying to get better?
Yeah, so it was just a good chance to kind of work on those skills and fine-tune some of the things that we're doing. Worked on a little bit of some zones that we did, and then, had a really good pickleball tournament one day, and so kind of keeping them fresh, and hungry, and so, yeah, I hope the time off, isn't going to hurt us too bad here tonight. So, but they should have their energy.
Okay, keys to the game tonight for the Hawley Nuggets.
So tonight we need to transition defense. We need to get a hand up on their shooters and then value the basketball and rebound.
All right, good luck. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, sir.
And that was Bill Gottenberg, a pickleball tournament to help the kids keep the kids loose on a long 7 or 8 days off between games. So you never know what you're going to get with Coach Gottenberg, but you know it's going to be the truth. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and set this one up with Peter Natz and Jed Carlson on yourliveevent.com. Stay tuned.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
All right, here we are back at the Gold Mine, Hawley High School. We've got Section 8, 2A, and Heart of Lakes Conference girls basketball action. Jed Carlson here with me tonight. Jed, TJ Super likes his team. He talked about it in the pregame show. I like our post play, I like our guard play, I like our wing play. There's a reason they're 20-2, huh?
Yeah, it's easy to like your team when you're 20-2 and the number 1 seed in Section 8 AA. I tell you what, I'm excited to see this team. I'll admit I have not seen the Perham Yellow Jackets play for quite some time. But I don't think it's any secret that, these teams are at the top of their section. They're led by great coaches. I thought those coaches' interviews before the game were very fascinating, very telling. They're just two teams that are heading in the right direction and going to be tough to beat. The Nuggets are fresh off a big win here at home against the number 2 seed Pelican Rapids Vikings. So, can they do it again? It's going to be fun to find out.
And Bill Gottenberg, on the other hand, they're going to guard our yard tonight.
It's one of my favorite quotes, Coach Natz. I tell you what, just if you can, I think what that tells you is that they're worried. They know that Perham's going to put 5 kids on the floor, so you really have to be able to guard your own and not require help. You require help, it's going to lead to open shots. So that was a phrase we used a lot too. Guard your yard. He talked about stunting too. You don't want to just overcommit because they're probably good enough ball handlers to just find the next kid and get an open shot. And from what I hear about Perham, they can shoot the ball from the outside. I also thought it was interesting to hear, Coach Supers about the 3rd coach in a row who said, Yeah, you never know what Coach Gottenberg's got up his sleeve, right? And there's a certain level of respect there from the other coaches amongst his peers. Coach Gottenberg's one of the best, one of the most prepared, and I think everybody goes in there with that, in the back of their head, and I found that fascinating as well. So can't wait for this one.
Well, he can hide just about anything up there. He's always wearing a long sleeve shirt, and they're buttoned up. They're not rolled up. They're buttoned up.
Good place for tricks.
You betcha. All right, maybe he's got some lettuce in there to go along with his breakfast sausage. He is an omnivore,
Oh, Coach Gottenberg. That's going to be great. Hey, also former Nugget Robbie Cox on the sidelines there for the Perm Yellow Jackets.
Yes, that is
great
right.
To see him down
got, Cox, Super, Borman, Gottenberg, Lofgren, Brenna, Marshall, all names on the coaching staff that are synonymous with basketball and the HOL and Section 8-2A.
Throwing the gnats on the call, and you got greatness. Mix that all up, and you got greatness is what you have.
I remember a guy that's got a messed up pinky that's pretty good playing football and basketball, too, back in the day. That's Carlson. All right, we're going to take a break and come back after the national anthem. Get on with our starting lineups. Peter Nats and Jed Carlson on yourliveevent.com.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Hawley Public Schools. Hawley's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Hawley Public Schools at hawley.k12.mn.us. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine. We've got Section 8-2A and Heart of Lakes girls basketball action coming to you tonight from Hawley High School. Jed Carlson joining me, Peter Nats on the call with yourliveevent.com. We'd like to thank our sponsors, the Lakes Community Cooperative in Lake Park, taking care of the scoreboard tonight. And you can pick up your nuts and your bolts and your hoses and your air wrenches and impact if you need at the Lakes Community Co-op. So make sure you take care of yourself and take care of your tools at the Lakes Community Cooperative. All right, starting lineups. We've got number 1, Maya Morris. She's a senior. Also a shout out to the Morris family, all of them in North Carolina listening and watching tonight. Coach Jeff is sitting down here in front, and he wanted to make sure we got a shout out to the Morris clan in North Carolina. He said, don't screw it up. It's not South Carolina. It's Tar Heel country. All right, number 3, Olivia Rosenthal, the senior. And then you've got the Pilgrim sisters, Kennedy Pilgrim, a junior, and her older sister, 14, Olivia Pilgrim, starting for the Yellow Jackets. And Willow, TJ Super just refers to her as Willow. He doesn't say Willow Teal, he just says Willow. So Willow, 21 junior, starting as well for the 20-2 Perham Yellow Jackets. Their only 2 losses are to Pequot Lakes and to Sauk Center. They're 11-0 in the HOL and 13-0 in the section. Again, 20-2 overall. All right, now starting for the Hawley Nuggets, we have number 4, Kylie Manthe, a 5'5" senior guard. It is senior night tonight and parents' night. Number 12, Anna Steer, a 5'8" senior. Number 14, Destiny Salinas, a 5'3" senior. Emma Brookshire, number 24, she's a 6'1" junior, only non-senior starting tonight. And number 52, Marissa Allis, a 5'8" senior forward. The head coach is Bill Gottenberg. He is assisted by Ben Lofgren, Allison Brenna, and Brianne Marshall. Then we've got Paige down there too. Paige Thompson as well on the sidelines. And assisting with TJ Super is Michelle Borman and Robbie Cox. And we've got some Hawley heritage on the Perham sideline right now too, Jed.
Absolutely, we do. Take a look at this atmosphere, Coach Nats. It's senior night, it's parents' night. There's kids all over the place. You got the number 1 team in the section here at your place, a team that's undefeated in the Heart of Lakes, and you know, recipe for an upset. You got to have that energy from the crowd, and they're excited for this one.
And you never know with parents' night, senior night, especially. There's a lot of emotion in there, and yeah, it can go one of 2 ways. It can really be a motivating factor, and it can also be it either hits the fan completely and falls apart, or they get after it. My guess is Hawley's going to be tough and ready to play tonight, and Perham's not going to back down one little bit. They've got a talented squad. Like he said, he likes his posts, his guards, his wings. TJ Super, again, one of the best names in coaching. All right. And the tip is controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Ball knocked away there by Emma Brookshire, able to pick it up. Turnover for Perham right off the bat. Steer takes it all the way down the other end. No good. Rebound taken down there by Rosenthal. Pilgrim has it there. The other Pilgrim shoots it. Brookshire brings the rebound down and comes back with Anna Steer.
Brookshire with a rebound and a steal already. I think you got to channel your energy, any kind of nervous energy you got about parents' night, senior night, onto the defensive end of the floor. And I think that's early on, that's what the Nuggets are doing.
Brookshire with the ball, skip pass over to Allis. Nice baseline shot, no good, short off the rim. Rebound taken down by Rosenthal again. She's got 2 rebounds. Off of 2 missed shots by the Nuggets. Kennedy Pilgrim had it there. Now it's off to sister Olivia, back to Kennedy. And stolen there by Salinas. 2 turnovers on 2 possessions for the Yellow Jackets. Not the start TJ Super was looking for, and the Nuggets are going to turn it right back over to them.
Salinas had a tremendous game the other night guarding Miss Core from Pelican Rapids. I thought Destiny was fantastic. Early look here at Perham, not seen them play a lot. They do a nice job of screening. They're not just 5-out dribble drive. They're setting a lot of screens off the ball, double screens, and it's nice to see. A little old school basketball.
All right, they're going to whistle Kylie Manthe with the personal foul. Her first, team's first. Calling it close already right off the bat tonight. Olivia Pilgrim heads to the bench holding a finger. She's going to get something taken care of quick there. Number 5, Kaya Anderson checks in for Pilgrim. Willow takes that one up off the glass, no good. Gets her offensive rebound put back, and it gets fouled there. So 2 fouls against Hawley now. That's going to be on Brookshire. Her first.
One of the things for the Nuggets, you're not, to beat a team like with Perham's pedigree, you're not going to be able to give them easy ones. So you got to stop on the first one. Make sure you check out, get that rebound. As Emma Brookshire heads to the bench here with a quick one. Also heard good things about the Anderson girl, Kai Anderson. Her dad's Aaron Anderson, I believe. He holds the single game scoring record in this gym with 46. So,
and he just helped me out with the pronunciation for Willow's last name is Thiel with a soft TH, not a teal like blue wing teal.
Like the Wheaton teals down there, Coach. You know anything about that?
I do. In fact, Mrs. Teal was my 4th grade teacher. I got in a big dose of trouble with that one day. We're not going to talk about that anymore. All right, Destiny Salinas has the ball, skips it over to Anna Steer. Anna surveys it. Izzy Steer comes in off the bench and tosses that one away. A little loose with the pass there. That one's stolen away by Kaya Anderson, making a difference right off the bench. Salinas picks up a foul there.
You know, I think this is the second time you and I have done a game where Izzy Steer's coming back from injury. If you remember the last one, she's a little rusty in the first half, not sure, and then all of a sudden she erupted in the second. It'll be interesting to see how long it takes her to shake the rust and get her feet wet.
Yeah, she hasn't practiced much at all in the last week since her game with, and she didn't play against Pelican either, so it's been almost 2 weeks since she's played. Maya Morris with the ball now for the Yellow Jackets. Cora Grismer into the game now as well. Morris off to Willow Thiel. Ooh, skip pass. Ricochet pass on that one.
Willow looks like a nice inside-out post player who can put the ball on the floor and do all things. So that's a tough matchup for the Nuggets.
Strong drive down the left side of the lane. Kicks it back out now. Anderson has the ball, takes it in strong. Hawley defensive players kept their footing, but we've got a foul. He just about took a digger coming off of the baseline there. Foul on number 12, Anna Steer, her first. 4 fouls already against Hawley, none against Perham. That's going to be, we don't need a free throw contest in the first half.
Sometimes it takes a little adjusting to get used to that Heart of Lake style of basketball, and I'm sure they'll settle in as well.
Kaya Anderson knocks the first one in. Anderson good with the second.
Freshman too, Kai Anderson.
Yeah, she's 44 more and she's tied her dad. And back the other way. 2 points for Anna Steer, and she's going to go to the line, try to get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Anna Steer's been aggressive the past couple games. She's driving to the hoop. She's looking for shots. I thought early on in the season she was really deferring to her teammates and creating shots, and she's kind of stepped up her aggressiveness like seniors tend to do as the season winds down.
And it's all tied up at 3-3, closing in on 15 minutes to go in the first half. Willow Thiel underneath, nice and soft off the glass. 5-3, the Yellow Jackets lead the Nuggets. Steer to Steer, drives in, blocked by Willow Thiel. And here come the Yellow Jackets back the other way. Grismer takes it down and she turns it over. That's the third turnover on Perham right now. Unofficially, of course.
Yeah, and it looks like the Nuggets kind of official starters are kind of reporting back into the game here. It'll be interesting to see, just down 2 if the game plan changes at all or if they were already going with it.
Number 20, Ingrid Russett has checked in, and Katie Vetter, number 40. Katie Vetter's an 8th grader. Ingrid Rustad, a sophomore.
A lot of young kids making contributions in the Heart of Lakes.
Anna Steer loses that one. Nice defensive play by Rosenthal to take it away from Steer just as she crossed midcourt. Back the other way, it gets knocked out of bounds by Hawley. It's going to stay on the blob here for Perham. Oh, they're going to go to the corner. It's going to be a clob.
Watch out for a little lob entry here, a little popcorn chicken.
Here we go, up and down. Anderson with the ball, going against Steer. Steer does a nice job herding her away. Just like a cutting horse there. Maya Moore, boom, there you go, North Carolina Morris. Maya Morris. 8-3 now, 5-point lead for the Yellow Jackets.
Looks like Anna Steer is going to see multiple sets of eyeballs there. They're really playing in held position, making sure that she's not going to beat him. I think you heard Coach Super kind of allude to that in the pregame. Got to make sure that they don't beat you, and that means the other kids for the Nuggets are going to have to step up and make some shots.
Yeah, he said you got to stop the Steers and limit their shots. Brookshire with the screen up top. Surveys it from top of the key. Got caught on the elbow there. And Steer takes it, pushes it up, blocked again. 2 blocks there for Willow Thiel now so far on the evening. Nice drive down inside on left block, no good. Offensive rebound by Willow Thiel, puts it in.
And those are the ones, if you're a Nuggets fan, you're going to have to eliminate, right? Just that you got to stop, you got her to miss the layup, and now you got to make sure you secure the board because Willow's too good of a basketball player to give her those point-blank looks.
10-3 lead, 7-point lead now for the Yellow Jackets. Destiny Salinas, we've got two people in the same spot here. Brookshire against Thiel, rolled it up, zinged around the rim, no good. Thiel dumps it to Rosenthal, down into Morris. Lob pass down to Thiel. Oh, Thiel trying to do a little bit too much with that one. Rusted down the other way. Throws that one away. Another turnover, Hawley. Unofficially, I've got 3 turnovers apiece here. Willow Thiel on the other end. So that's short chanked that one. And gets another offensive rebound put back. And we got a timeout by the Nuggets. They're going to have a baseline out of bounds after this 30-second timeout on yourliveevent.com. 12-3, Perham leads Hawley.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. We have an excellent auction featuring 425 acres of great cropland located in Cass County, North Dakota. The Nelson Family Cropland Auction will take place at the Governor's Inn, Castleton, North Dakota, starting at 3 p.m. on March 14th. This will be a live and online auction. High-quality cropland near Arthur, North Dakota rarely hits the open market. Don't miss this sale. For questions, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
All right, here we are back at the goal mine. Perham has jumped on top of Hawley. Lickety split there, 12-3. 9-point lead here. 12:39 to go in the first half. 4 fouls against Hawley, only 1 against Perham. And we've got a Hawley ball, far end of the court. Vetter bringing it up against Olivia Pilgrim. Rusted dribbles it across the top, goes in, left-handed layup off the board, draws a foul. Rusted's going to go to the line. I think they're going to whistle that one on number 1, Maya Morris.
Nice aggressive drive there by Rusted. I think if you're some of the Hawley role players, if they're going to focus eyeballs on the Steer sisters, you got to make sure you're cutting and being aggressive and not just standing and watching. And there she takes it to the hoop, and she's at the foul line.
That foul is on Kaya Anderson. The first foul was on Maya Morris. Rusted misses the first one. Riley Mickelson, Jr., steps in, gives Maya Morris a break, and Ingrid Rusted knocks the second one in. Cut the lead to 8. Riley Mickelson right off the bat. No need to warm up. Get a couple runs in before you fire one up. Drano with that 3 bomb.
Give credit to the Perm transition offense, but at the same time, Nuggets got to get back and find shooters. It looks like Perm's putting 5 kids on the floor that are able to pass and shoot the basketball.
That foul is going to be on Olivia Pilgrim, and the Steer's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Strong drive on the left baseline. Steer has 3 points on the night.
Teams like Perm can beat you inside and outside. That really becomes a difficult task defensively as a team. What are you going to do? You're going to surround the post and stop Willow and box her out and put 2 on her and let him shoot from outside, or you're going to make sure you get to the shooters and then she's one-on-one and getting some easy rebound putbacks. It's a dilemma.
Yeah, I think Coach Gottenberg mentioned it, guard your yard and guard our yard, and that was individually. They're going to have to just play one-on-one, 5-on-5 defense. Second shot missed there. Anderson with the ball, hits Mickelson. Just looked like she might have traveled there. And rebounded there by Brookshire. Cleared back the other way. 15-5, 10-point lead by the Yellow Jackets. Anasteer throws up a 3 off the backboard, strong. And it comes back the other way. Olivia Pilgrim with that long rebound. You smell smoke? Something's burning somewhere.
Could be the Nets, the way the Yellow Jackets are shooting it, Coach.
Not what you want to hear or see or smell in a gym full of people, but maybe it's... I think we're all right so far. Down inside Willow Thiel, blocked by Brookshire, blocked out of bounds.
Really important for Brookshire to stay out of foul trouble, too. That's something she battles with, it seems like, every game. And it's tough to, hey, be aggressive, guard this tremendous post player, and don't foul, right? It's a tough task, but she's going to have to do it for the Nuggets to be successful tonight.
Just kind of mind her manners here in the first
Yeah.
half. Anderson takes it
There
in,
you go.
swatted there defensively by either Brookshire or Steer. Steer comes down with it and pushes it up back the other way for the Nuggets. And then just a little bit of a break, lapse defensively for Perham, and Steer knocks that one in. She's got 6 points on the night now. Cuts the lead to 8.
Anna Steer coast to coast. We've seen that one before.
Yeah, Brookshire with a defensive play knocked it loose, and Marissa Ollis is going to pick up a foul there. Incidental contact, but it has to be called a foul on Marissa Ollis.
This is the Yellow Jackets team early. They're all in a ready position to catch and fire it, and all able to put the ball on the floor and beat you either way. That's a really tough task. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Gottenberg goes to some kind of zone tonight to, kind of give them some change-ups and mixes if they can't stay in front, if they can't guard their yard, Coach.
Willow Field goes right around Brookshire there.
Beautiful left-hand finish.
Nice
from Willow.
soft touch. 9 points for Willow Thiel. Anna Steer blocked off there by Kennedy Pilgrim, and they throw that one away. Another turnover, Hawley.
I think Vetter wants to cut there, right? When her defender has got all her eyeballs on Anna Steer, that's a great time to backdoor cut.
Backdoor.
Those kind of cuts will be there tonight.
Riley Mickelson dumps it off to Olivia Pilgrim. Now it's off to Kaya Anderson. Willow Thiel has it up top. Threatened, just kind of faked a three, didn't really threaten it. Oh, Kaya Anderson. 5 points off the bench for the freshman. 20-7 now, big lead. Broken out by the Yellow Jackets. Izzy Steer back in the ball game here. Anna dumps it off to Katie Vetter. Now into the corner to Rusted. Rusted goes baseline, wrap around pass to Brookshire. Over to Vetter. Good defense by Perham. Two of those kids should have been open, but they weren't. And we got a fast break coming the other way. Kennedy Pilgrim goes up. No good with that one. Offensive rebound by Riley Mickelson. Nice wraparound pass to Willow Thiel. Yeah, it's good team ball right there.
Perham's playing excellent in transition. They just push it up. They're getting the right ones. And Hawley's given too many second chance opportunities right now. Speaking of second chance opportunities, Brookshire with the putback.
That lead getting stretched out by Perham, 22-9 there. A little frazzled here, and Hawley just throws it away. Another turnover. Another turnover on this end.
I got the Nuggets for 5 early turnovers.
I think we're close.
There we are.
22-9, 9:26 to go in the first half. 5 fouls for Hawley, 3 for Perham. Girls basketball action Thursday night. Good crowd here. Can tell it's getting late in the season, and we're going to be close to tournament time. Love tournament time.
The folks are getting excited.
Riley Mickelson dumps it in. Great pass by Mickelson down to Kate Diggins.
Tremendous post-entry pass and a nice seal by 24, Kate Diggins. Sophomore post off the bench.
Okay, TJ Super forgot to talk about his bench. Post play, guard play, wing play. Bench play is pretty darn good for the Yellow Jackets too.
Really impressive so far with the Yellow Jackets.
Izzy Steer got away with a little travel or double dribble there or something. And Vetter with a nice three-pointer.
Big shot for the Nuggets. They needed that. The role players for the Nuggets are going to have to be aggressive tonight, and they're going to get some open shots, knock them down. Here, Ingrid Rusted.
Ingrid, good hustle. Ingrid knocked that one loose, just about had a steal. Dribbled it out of bounds, and it's going to stay here. No harm, no foul, no turnover. We're just going to stay here with Perham here. Olivia Pilgrim off to Riley Mickelson. Dumped down inside by Morris. Morris trying to get it to Kate Diggins again. Another foul. Izzy Steer is going to pick one up.
The Yellow Jackets really threaten you inside with the post play. They're the good, strong post. They're trying to get it in there. They're playing off it, and that really makes it tough defensively.
6 fouls now on Hawley. After the next one, we're going to be shooting free throws unless it's a player control or offensive end foul. Pilgrim takes a little hip check there from Destiny Salinas. That's all right. Morris over to Olivia Pilgrim. Kennedy Pilgrim too strong, back rim, gets her own rebound, takes it left side and swatted out of bounds by Izzy Steer. Too many offensive rebounds for Perm right now if you're a Hawley fan, that's for sure.
Yep, great block. That was a really good play there by Izzy Steer, but you gotta, if you're a Nuggets fan, you got to eliminate those second chance opportunities. Perm's too good a team. You're in a 12-point hole. you're going to have to tighten that up. Turnovers and second chance points.
As you say that, Perham has Hawley doubled up, 24-12. Anna Steer and Emma Brookshire come back into the game for the Nuggets. Pilgrim, runner, strong. Riley Mickelson. Riley Mickelson has some post-entry passes and a wraparound pass. She's got those babies figured out. Perham threw that one away. I've got them for 4 now. I'm not sure where you're at.
That's what I got, 4.
All right, so you and I are at least accurate. We may not be correct, but we're accurate. All right, here comes Izzy Steer and the Nuggets, down 12, just under 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Little horn set, ball screen, flare screen, love it. I love that action.
Steer no good. Only one rebounder onto the basket for Hawley, and there were 5 for Perham. That's not going to cut it on the offensive end for Hawley either. Maya Morris zings it over to Pilgrim.
Good ball
to
movement.
Pilgrim. To Mickelson. wonder if she's related to Mickelson Body Shop people. And that's going to stay with Perham on this end here.
I'm not sure what the defensive philosophy is for the Nuggets regarding the post players, if they're fronting them or high side or low side or what. But on the catch, I'd like to see him get behind him and see if they can score over them. Right now, it's been everything lob entry, no challenge at the rim. You almost got to make them earn it a little bit once they do catch it.
Maya Morris, step back three, bounced around, no good. Rebound taken down by Anna. Kicks it to Izzy Steer. 4-3 right corner, no good. Rebound by Maya Morris. There's a little shout out to Brittany and Avery watching at home tonight too. Willow Thiel, nice pass again. Willow's got things going tonight. She's got 13 now in the first half. 26-12 now. Big lead for Perham. Steer dumps it off to sister Izzy Steer.
You see 14 Pilgrim kind of watching the ball, right, making sure it doesn't get beat. I think Vetter, there you go. Right on cue. She's open right there. Her defender's not paying a lot of attention to her. I'd like to see her cut to the basket there and get involved.
Willow Thiel with the ball in the middle. Left hand again. She's got it. Right hand, left hand. Get out of the way. Steer goes coast to coast. You know, you sometimes wonder what they're thinking or what they're doing with the officials sometimes. There's hardly any contact there, and we get a foul out there. I don't know if they just make sure the whistles work or what. What do you think, Jack?
That could have been ticky-tack, but you and I have both been in those suits before, so I tend to just go with it. But you're going to have that sometimes. I'll tell you what, it is nice to see Anna Steer being aggressive. She's created a couple shots. Anna Steer in the open floor for the Nuggets has been a beneficial thing, and quite frankly, it's fun to watch. So they're going to need a little bit more of that. However, they find those opportunities, get the ball in her hands and get her moving.
Well, there's a lot of people, and a lot of people from Perham, too, that are happy that I'm not in that outfit anymore. And Steer knocks a second one in as well.
We should get back into that.
No. Go ahead. I'm
Get
not.
back to the game.
No, that's what we're doing right here, buddy.
That's right. You're right.
Marissa Hollis with the rebound. Coming back the other way. One of the very seldomly missed shots by Perham today. Ingrid Rusted short with the three. Maya Morris, nice job on the glass tonight. I think she's got 4 rebounds. Kaya Anderson just about lost it. Getting trapped in the corner here. And taken away by Anna Steer. Here we go.
There it is.
Oh, good defense there. Olivia Rosenthal. And Willow's got it. Another wraparound pass taken away. Turnover there again for Perham. Good hustle there by Marissa Hollis. And Rosenthal giving Steer the business there. Kylie Manthe back into the game for the Nuggets as well. Salinas on the left wing.
Back-to-back turnovers there, Coach. But I tell you what, they were just good defensive plays by Izzy Steer and then Olivia Rosenthal. Just really nice plays. Heads up.
Anderson with the rebound. Pushes it up to Morris. Rosenthal over to Anderson. Got 3 subs on the floor, 2 subs now on the floor for Perham. And Maya Morris takes it right to the rack. And timeout by TJ Super. That's going to be a 30. We've got a 30-14 score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Thunder Sea. Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
All right, 30-second timeout from TJ Super. 30-14, Perham Yellow Jackets leading the Hawley Nuggets. 6 fouls for Hawley, 4 for Perham. That's gotten more evened out, but kind of some sloppy defensive play by Hawley early on. And we've got some different defensive lineup here for Perham.
Really impressed with the depth of the Yellow Jackets so far. It seems like everybody that steps out on the floor for them can pass it, can shoot it, and can handle it. So nice drive here by Rusted. Beautiful. I like when her and Vetter are aggressive. I think that's a key for the Nuggets. Those two, as starting wing players, when they play well, when they're aggressive, I think things just click for the Nuggets.
It just gives them more options offensively. Reverse layup, Kai Anderson, no good. That's knocked out by Steer, but they're going to give it to Hawley. And they're going to say it came off of Lily Ockery.
Yellow Jackets bringing the full court pressure, really making it tough.
Mickelson getting in front of Rusted. Rusted just about lost it there.
Nice job for a sophomore. She's not a true point guard, handling the pressure.
Gets it off to Izzy Steer. Marissa Allis left elbow. Got to knock that one down. Back up to Anderson. Ooh, just about zipped it right into Diggins. 3, right wing, no good. That's taken down by Steer. She's going to take it all the way coast to coast. Too strong. And going to get a charge called upon her. That'll be her second foul. 8 points, 2 fouls. It's likely she'll come to the bench now.
I thought that one might have been restricted, our coach. That when I was watching it live, she came to a jump stop. I'll have to watch the replay at home, but either way, good defensive play here by the Yellow Jackets, taking a charge, giving it up for your team.
Brookshire comes in, as does Katie Vetter, comes back. Steer, Vetter, Rusted, Brookshire. 4 of these kids are relatives. And that's another throwaway turnover for Perham.
The one gripe Coach Super will have with his team at halftime is just too many turnovers, right? That's 7 for the Yellow Jackets. You got to clean that up a little bit.
And a couple of them are unforced. They're just thrown away. Rusted lines up a 3 from the left corner. No good. Good box out there. Good box out by Kate Diggins.
I think if you're the Nuggets, you got 3.5 minutes. If you get this thing down to 10, 10 or less, it's just a different feeling in the locker room than it is 30-16. Where they almost got you doubled up. Get that thing down to 10 or 9, something like that, and say, hey, we're 4 buckets away, and there'll be plenty of possessions to come back, ladies.
Try to force a turnover or 2 here, and then just have good, solid possessions, whether it goes in or not. You can force a couple turnovers and get good possessions and good-looking shots. Too strong on the layup there. That was knocked out of bounds by Steer. Willow Thiel trying to power another rebound down.
Yellow Jackets certainly attacking the rim, right? Threat to shoot it and then attack the rim.
Grismer drives into the lane, kicks it out. And another foul called down on the baseline on the drive. That's going to go against Izzy Steer. 8 fouls now.
A lot of section coaches in the audience tonight, Coach. You notice that?
Yeah, I saw you visiting with a couple of them earlier. We've got DGF here. Who else is here?
Thief River Falls over there.
And then who knows how many we got watching on your live event, too. No good on the free throw there. Riley Mickelson hit one there earlier. Look at that, number 2. Boom!
She's been really good for them. A lot of energy. Her passing, her drive to the hoop. I think she's got 2 threes now. She's been a little spark plug off the bench for sure.
Defensively as well. Been a pain in the rear end. Good hustle there by Perham. Maya Morris get down on the ground to get that one over to Grismer. Grismer pushes it up. Back to Morris. Yeah, good defense there again. That's three times now the Brookshire has been a part of that defensively.
She's doing a nice job of playing defense without fouling tonight.
Steer takes it into the lane, gets it up, draws a foul. 2 shots. Number 2, Cora Grismer is going to get whistled for that one.
That's Anna Steer just sensing her team needs her to score and break a bucket and get some momentum back and just getting herself to the foul line. Clutch play by the senior.
The help here to knock both of these in with no time coming off the clock. Like you said, try to peck away at that lead, get it down to 10 if you can by halftime. Steer misses the second one. 5 of 7 from the line in the first half for Anna Steer. Thiel has it now. Goes baseline then and wraps around inside. Good, strong move. Willow Thiel.
Her touch around the basket, Mr. Nats, has been just really good tonight. Right hand, left hand, off balance. She's been really effective around the hoop.
She's got just as many points with the right hand as she has left-handed, and she's got 17 points. Mickelson kind of got caught there. Rosenthal dumps it off to Anderson again. Now Mickelson dumps it off to Maya Morris. Boom! This is going the other way. Bill Gottenberg calls the full timeout. Hawley getting beat 38-17 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. We're going to come back after 1 minute on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
All right, here we are back at the goal line. Full timeout called by Bill Gottenberg. His second timeout of the first half. Nuggets down 21 before halftime here, 38-17 on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. They've got some work to do here, Jed.
Yeah, they sure do. And I think, we talked about getting it to 10, but now that the circumstances have changed, you just want a couple of good possessions going into the half, try to find some confidence for your young kids. And then I think if you're Coach Gottenberg, you're telling your kids, hey, hang in there. They can't shoot the ball at this percentage the whole game. So whether that's true or not, we'll see. But
good defense there by Rosenthal to keep the ball away from Anna Steer. They let Brookshire have it and do whatever she wants with it, but they're not going to let the ball get into Steer's hands.
Good hustle.
And Anna Izzy on the floor goes to get that loose ball. And turned over by Hawley again. Turnover on one end, turnover back on the other.
Easy to say sloppy, but I think a lot of it's just hustle play. Tremendous hustle out of the defenders.
Good steal, turnover by Perm on the other end. Layup for Ingrid Russet on the other end. She's got 5 points on the night.
Ingrid Rusted has a nice left-hand finish. I notice she finishes with her left hand a lot. Able to use both hands. Nice sophomore player.
Maya Morris lighting up a three. Bingo. She's got 9 on 3 threes tonight. Family in North Carolina not disappointed here tonight. 41-19 lead for the Yellow Jackets now. Steer takes it in the middle. Good job, Riley Mickelson. I don't know if they got that one right. Mickelson's going to get whistled for that one.
Hannah Steer super aggressive again for her team, getting herself to the line. 7 attempts tonight. After this will be 8. They're just knowing what her team needs. Just trying to hang in there and see See if you can make get kind of poised for a second half run here if you're the Nuggets.
Mickelson picks up her first foul. And Steer knocks those in. She's got 12 points. Mickelson off to Kennedy Pilgrim. Back to Riley Mickelson. Nice drive down the baseline. No good there. Willow Thiel with the offensive rebound. Almost had it. I don't know if that's a stat or not. We're gonna go to halftime, ladies and gentlemen, 41-22. We'll come back to the gold mine on yourliveevent.com with the halftime after this.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wildrest Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. Hawley Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget Sporting Event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Hawley students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
As I've been talking about, more new fresh trades and more new equipment is arriving daily at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Here's another update on a fresh trade. In fact, a couple of them. 2010 John Deere 8345 RT, 4,700 hours, 16-inch tracks, has IVT. Another new trade, 1998 Challenger 95E, 9,300 hours, 30-inch tracks. Call for pricing on both of these new trades that are on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
All right, we're back at the gold mine here. It's halftime. Perham leading Hawley 41-22. Just about have them doubled up here on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Leading the way for the Yellow Jackets, Willow Thiel. She's got 17. Followed up there by Maya Morris. She's got 9 off of 3 made threes. 6 points for Riley Mickelson off the bench. Done a nice job defensively. Rebounds as well for Riley Mickelson. She's got 2 made threes for 6. 5 points off for Kaya Anderson off the bench. Made a 3 and knocked down 2 free throws. And with 2 points, Kate Diggins, sophomore off the bench there. Leading the way for Hawley is, no doubt about it, not surprisingly either, Anna Steer, number 12. She's got 12 points, matching her jersey right now. Ingrid Rusted has 5. Emma Brookshire has 2. And Katie Vetter has 3 right now. And that's what I have for scoring on that. The 20-2 Perham Yellow Jackets are able to show you, or have shown us tonight, why they're 20-2. Right, Jed?
They sure are. They just provide so many threats on the floor. It seems like all 5 players are a threat to score. They got inside and out, really the complete package. Their starters are playing well. The kids that are bringing off the bench are playing well. I've been thoroughly impressed. They're shooting the ball really well. I like their transition game. They really push it. The one thing that you could maybe, 9 or 10 turnovers there in the first half, probably want to limit those as you kind of get closer to the playoffs. But that's just nitpicking with the half that the Perham Yellow Jackets played. And I'd say on the Hawley side of things, we probably need more, just a little bit more scoring punch. With Anna with 12, they're going to need Izzy Steer here to wake up in the second half and find some scoring, and Brookshire inside. And I think the Nuggets have had some good opportunities around the rim that just haven't went in, and sometimes that's the case. And I think if you're going to offset a poor shooting night, you're really going to have to limit the Yellow Jackets in the second half on the offensive glass. that would be the key for me if I'm Coach Gottberg.
I would have to agree 100%. Willow Thiel has had 4 offensive rebound putbacks, and one of them off of her own miss. The others are from missed shots from her teammates. So they really need to get on her and box her out on every Perham shot. Okay, we're going to take another break, then we're going to talk about what's shaking here at Hawley High School and the other activities with the dance team heading off to the state dance-off, kickoff, jazz tournament, jazz dance contest coming up tomorrow and Saturday. We'll be back after this on yourliveevent.com.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
Okay, we're back at halftime. Coming to you from Hawley High School. Perham Yellow Jackets taking it to the Nuggets tonight, 41-22 in the first half. We're working our way through halftime here. Activities coming up here at Hawley High School. The state dance jazz competition is tomorrow at the Target Center. I think that's a late morning event for the girls from Hawley. First time ever for the Hawley dance team going to the state competition. And then Saturday is the high kick event, and that's early afternoon on Saturday. The boys on Friday night, basketball team will head to Pelican Rapids for another Section 8-2A and HOL tilt. I expect that to be a good game. Junior high basketball boys have their end of season tournament at Pelican Rapids starting at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. And the speech team will be off and at it. Hey, you know what, Jed? Next week is FFA week. Remember those?
Ooh, those are fun. Fun weeks. Pep Fest and all kinds of contests and dress-up days, I'm guessing.
Yes, I believe Monday is Hawaiian Cowboy Day. I don't know if you dress as Hawaiian or as a cowboy or an actual Hawaiian cowboy. So I'll be interested to see how that goes. I know I got a Hawaiian shirt laying around somewhere.
Please Snapchat me your outfit, sir, next week.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. All right, we're going to come back after this break with the second half action here. Hawley's got to get things going here. They're down a bunch at halftime, 41-22 on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Do you own farmland? Have you been watching the historic price run up the last 2 years, wondering if it's time to sell some of yours? People sell land for many reasons. Settling a family estate, reducing debt, or simply creating a cash nest egg for a comfortable retirement. Whatever your reason might be, the market has never been stronger. Let me help you explore your marketing options. Call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Hawley and Hendrum.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
All right, here we are after halftime. Coming back on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Perham 41, Hawley 22. Hawley's going to start with the possession right off the bat, and they got to get things going here in the second half.
First 3 minutes of this half are vital for the Nuggets to kind of chip away, get some energy, get some mo, get going. It's like they're going to go ball screen with a double for Izzy Steer on the back and hit the roll. Beautiful set there by Coach Gottenberg coming out of the break. He's got to finish.
Rebound taken down there by Kennedy Pilgrim. This strong ball handling by the Perham. Crisp passing. Pilgrim, Olivia misses that one. Coming back the other way. Anna Steer into the lane. Punched away there by Olivia Rosenthal. She's going to get whistled for a foul, though. No, that's not. That's Olivia Pilgrim. That's where they're going to get that one. I got to just wait till I see the numbers from the officials instead of just guessing at who's calling the fouls.
Little fake handoff here, Coach. No, giving it up.
Into the corner for Izzy Steer. Woo! The Steer sisters connect on one.
That's a big three for Izzy. She's more than capable of putting up double digits here in the second half. So if I'm Perham, I'm going to make sure I don't let her get hot. Get going.
And Coach Gottenberg says we need to get you going. Down inside to Willow Thiel. Reverse layup, too high. Guess what? She got her own rebound. And goes baseline right around Brookshire. Up strong. Knocks that one in.
Really good defense by Brookshire on the initial shot attempt. And then give up the offensive board and just fly out at her and let her go by. Not as good on the second one. So just staying consistent with that. It's a tough matchup for Brookshire, but she's going to need to do a little bit better job if the Nuggets are going to come back in this one. It's a tough matchup. I'm not saying I could do it, Coach Nats.
Steer underneath. That ball was defended well by Perham, and Steer throws that one out of bounds. Another turnover, Hawley.
It's easier to say sometimes from up here, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Good thing we're not held accountable for everything we say. All right, Pilgrim has it on the right wing now for Perham. Zips it over to her sister, Kennedy Pilgrim, Olivia Pilgrim. Maya Morris back out to Pilgrim. Rosenthal takes it around, gets it into the corner to Kennedy Pilgrim. The ball doesn't sit still very long with Perham either.
Tremendous ball movement. Good defense by the Nuggets there.
Good defensive series. Another turnover there. That's 10 turnovers now for Perham. You don't see that often where you're losing the turnover battle, but you're kicking the pants off of the other team.
No, you don't.
And another turnover for Hawley, just as we start talking smart. Rosenthal with the quick hands there. Pilgrim to Pilgrim. Three right corner, no good. Offensive rebound. Wouldn't you know it? Willow Thiel. Nice floater there by Pilgrim, no good. Offensive rebound again by Thiel and takes it up and gets fouled. Two offensive rebounds by the same person on the same possession.
Willow Thiel is a challenge in there for the Nuggets, especially with Brookshire off the floor, just the sheer size and strength. But also she's smart. She knows where the ball's going. She's super aggressive. And that's you're going to have to cut down on those if you're Hawley.
Thiel misses the first free throw. And Brookshire comes back in right away for Aulis. Thiel with the second attempt here. That one looked better, but same result, no good. And that's knocked out of bounds by Brookshire. They're going to keep it on this end. Perham's going to keep possession. Now here comes Marissa Aulis back in. They'll wear off the tread on their shoes, those two.
Yeah, I wonder if Brookshire is okay, if it's a health thing, because that was a substitution for the same player, right? She came in for Aulis. one missed rebound and came back out, and she's kind of been favoring that knee, so I'm not sure if it's a health thing and Coach Comberg doesn't think she can move or what's going on. Allis with back-to-back hustle plays, getting her hands on it.
That's one thing you're going to get with Marissa Allis. You're going to get hard work and hustle. And she knocks that one way down into the corner under the bleachers, and she goes to get it. All right. Maya Morris going to inbound this one from the corner. Kennedy Pilgrim over to Olivia Pilgrim. And Willow Thiel takes it baseline. Good defense there by Allis. Offensive rebound again. That's 3 in this half for Willow Thiel.
What a matchup nightmare. Able to put the ball on the floor. I think you might have to just back off and take your chances with her shooting from the outside.
Salinas now pestered there defensively by Pilgrim. Defensive intensity is picked up here by Perham in the second half as well. You don't always see that when teams come out after a big lead after halftime.
Very easy to go the other way with that, for sure. I mean, Anna Steer's been aggressive. You know, she's finding a way when her team needs her to get to the foul line. What is this going to be, 10 attempts, Coach?
I believe so.
10 attempts from the foul line for the Nugget senior captain. Got to put them in. See if you can get your team kick-started here.
Rustad and Vetter come into the game. Salinas and Steer come on out. Steer misses the second one. And a big shot there by Perham. Olivia Pilgrim getting her first bucket of the night. That's a big one too, 3-pointer.
Just a defensive breakdown for the Nuggets. Left her wide open. 2 kids guarded Willow Thiel, which I can't blame them for that, but left one open.
Another turnover against Hawley, and then Anna Steer compounded that problem. 2 negatives don't make a positive in basketball. Turned it over and then reaches in and gets a foul quick there. 2 fouls apiece here in the second half for Perham and Hawley. Pilgrim with a nice little roller over the rim.
Tough finish there for Pilgrim.
Her first bucket of the night. She's got 2 now. 50-26. 14 minutes to go.
Both the Pilgrim girls have nice length. They got long arms for wing players. Shoot it, can put it on the floor.
Maya Morris, good defensive series right there for her. Knocked the ball loose. Did end up knocking it out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Hawley. Rustad with the ball against Morris. Morris pestering her. Steer rolls it up off the glass, takes it up, strong move, Anna Steer.
Tough finish off the wrong foot. Anna Steer being aggressive.
And the right hand from the left side of the hoop. Rebound there, taken down by Rustad. She's going to push it up for the Nuggets. Pull up at the 3-point line, Anna Steer. Good fake, drives it in, block there, and Thiel does a nice job there. Uh-oh. She thought she knocked it off of a Hawley player. Ref didn't see that, so they're going to send it.
Pointed the wrong way, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we got her squared away. Coach Super was just about going to get super upset. That was too easy.
That's good.
All right, Pilgrim with it on the left side. Gets it to Anderson now. Back up top, Cora Grismer. Sophomore takes it in against Ingrid Rustad. Anderson, freshman. Pilgrim has it up right wing. Nice lob down inside to Willow Thiel. Double teamed inside. Guess what? Got an offensive rebound. And a foul. And look, that could have hurt an elbow, a wrist, or a shoulder, or all 3.
Good job by the Nuggets there. I think Destiny Salinas came down and just surrounded her, saying, hey, we're not going to give you that one. Making it tough on her. Good hands.
Turnover there by Perham. Looks like we might have a bit of an injury here. Maybe not too bad. Maybe the ego is hurt more than the body. Rustad short on 3, and rebound taken down by Maya Morris is going to pull it away from Kaya Anderson. And Olivia Pilgrim gets it over to Willow Thiel. Willow goes into the lane, gets stopped by Allis. Going to be 3 seconds in the lane here. And a big three. Maya Morris, she's got 12 now, all on threes. 53-28, 12 and a half minutes to go in this one. Perham Yellow Jackets really taking it to the Hawley Nuggets here tonight. And they're going to get a foul on Maya Morris there. I'm going to hand that one to you, Jed.
Morris is shooting the ball really well. I know that. I don't know if she missed maybe one. 14 points for her already. Nice player. Nice senior guard.
Hawley inbounds here from the side.
I love that side out. Just cross screen and then through the elevator. Beautiful execution.
Vetter could have pulled up for the shot there. Ingrid Rusted does, comes into the right elbow, punches it in, knocks that one down. Rusted's got 7 points on the night now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, if you're the Nuggets, you just want to keep just chipping away, right? Possession by possession, chip away. See if you can get into a position where it's a ball game at the, in the last 5 minutes, and then give it your best.
Riley Mickelson tried another wraparound pass. That's the first one that she's thrown that hasn't been completed defensively. So that was knocked out of bounds by Marissa Allis. 24, Kate Diggins is into the ball game now again. She and Mickelson came in at the same time. And number 12, Lily Ockery, the senior, also in for the Yellow Jackets here.
Perm screens really well. For those of you watching at home, watch the Nuggets. They're one of the few teams you see in high school basketball that don't switch. They're fighting through everything, and they do it almost all the time. Good play.
Good defensive play there by Steer and Salinas. Salinas got crunched in that one a little bit, but good defense there by the Nuggets. Good job of holding her position on the charge block circle. What's that area called?
The restricted arc.
Restricted arc. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Riley Mickelson, nice little drive.
Speaking of the restricted arc, I think he called out. He pointed at the ground, so he's saying that her heels were on there, that she was on the line, and basket's good for Perm as well, I believe.
That basket did go in. Mickelson had a really nice move with the ball there. Kind of just floated for a second. She in her left hand and got it up. In 55-30 now. 25-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. 3 fouls apiece. 3 timeouts for Hawley. TJ Super still has 4 timeouts for the Yellow Jackets. Mickelson trying to get a 3-point play here. Bounced that one around, did not. Rebound by Diggins. Diggins throws it into the backcourt, and that's going to be
it's over and back. Yep.
Backcourt violation.
Yeah, Riley Mickelson's been a real spark for Perm tonight. Just quick, aggressive, both ends of the floor. The Nuggets are looking for a spark here. Still a lot of time left. Keep chipping away, build some confidence.
Izzy Steer fires away at a 3 off the front edge of the rim, right edge of the rim actually. Salinas has it on the corner, defended there by Anderson. Running layup, no good, too strong off the backboard. That rebound taken down by the freshman, Kaya Anderson. Riley Mickelson, nice use of the pivot there. Too strong off the backboard, defended by Salinas. Rebound taken down by Katie Vetter. Cross quarter to Steer. Steer takes it down. Outside the arc. The restricted arc. They're going to get a blocking foul called on Lily Ockery.
I don't think Coach Super liked that one since he's at half court.
I know he doesn't like it.
Yep.
And Steer's going to get 2 shots off of it too. And Steer short with the first one. Julie Strum checks in for the Nuggets, as does Sierra Blakeway and Emma Brookshire. Steer makes the second one. Ockery lobs it down inside to Diggins, back out to Ockery, picked off and stolen by Izzy Steer, pushing it back the other way, bounce pass, try to get that through 2 Perham defenders. That's not going to work. You've got that turnover, right, Jed?
I do.
All right, back the other way. Good fast break action. Good open court work there with Riley Mickelson and Kaya Anderson. And Anna Steer goes all the way the other direction with the left-handed layup. Seals that one in.
A little funny
and
foot
we got
finish.
A full timeout on the court here. We'll be back after 1 minute on yourliveevent.com.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5.
All right, here we are back at the gold mine, 57-33. Perham leading Hawley on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Second half action. We're just barely under 10 minutes to go. 3 fouls on Hawley, 4 on the Yellow Jackets. Mickelson dumps it off into the corner for Maya Morris. Maya Morris with 14 points tonight.
Quick release for Morris.
Just about got another one to go. Riley Mickelson, who's been all over the court tonight. There's the wraparound pass. Gets that one to Cora Grismer. Cora has got her first bucket of the night. That Mickelson, a kid like that coming off the bench.
Just attacks the basketball no matter where it is, whether it's rebounding or defense or what. She's just kind of in attack mindset, attack mode all the time. And showing some nice ability to create for her teammates.
And we're going to get a foul called on Perham down under the basket here. 33, that's going to go against Riley Mickelson. Anna Steer is going to go to the line to shoot free throws here. Steer makes the first one.
You know, sometimes as coaches, you got 10 minutes left in a game. You know Perham's the #1 seed in the section. You kind of just use it as the standard, right? Other than Bill Belichick, the standard is the standard. You know what they are, what you got to do. Now you might try some things and see if you can exploit a few things in case you do play them again. So there's always something to be learned in a game like this against an opponent that is as good as the Yellow Jackets are.
And I think Bill's going to try to find out and see if Sierra Blakeway and Julie Strum are going to be able to contribute down the stretch here when they get into the tournament time.
Absolutely. Some fresh faces and some see how they fit, see how the pieces fit. I think as a coach, you're always working on that. You know, who's going to make the roster, the playoff roster, who's going to be in the rotation. Never fixed, right?
No.
It's always never static, always dynamic.
Another offensive rebound. Who's that?
That is Willow, I believe, and she's got to have a dozen rebounds tonight.
That foul goes against Emma Brookshire. Offensive rebounding is killing the Nuggets, and that would be the crime committed by Willow Thiel, just a beast on the offensive boards.
You know,
I think you're on my cord there, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
That's
easy to sit up here and say, hey, box her out, but the way that she's strength, she moves, she sees it off the rim well, and she just goes and gets it, and it's really tough.
She's got 22 on the night now, leading all scorers.
Good pass.
Underneath the Blake Wade, no good. Brookshire hustling after that one. Has a hard time getting up. And good hustle there by Sierra, coming back the other way. Perham going to inbound here. Maya Morris. Going to find somebody. Oh, look at that. That can't happen.
Little heads up play there by Willow. I think that might have been the set play. They probably set that one up with the last baseline out of bounds, but that was really nice. It's a little back cut. Catch you sleeping.
Good defensive help there. And timeout by Bill Gottenberg. That's going to be a sideline out of bounds over there. Bill Gottenberg's going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to come back after a quick break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
All right, back at you. 62-35. Perham knocking the socks off of Hawley tonight. Sarah Blakeway takes it up strong. Hits the floor hard. Gonna go to the line and shoot two. There you go. Another foul called on Riley Mickelson. She's got 3. 62-35. This one got away from the Nuggets right before halftime.
Yeah, there was a key stretch there where we talked about like trying to get it from 14. I think it was 30-16, trying to get it to 10. And in fact, it went the other way, and Perm ended up doubling that up and taking a comfortable lead in the halftime. The Nuggets have been unable to kind of chip into that lead at all.
Anderson, Mickelson, and Cora Grismer all head to the bench. TJ Super unloading his bench some. Rosenthal comes back into the game. Pilgrim, and Willow Thiel. Jackets are back where they started the game. Willow Thiel defended there well by 2 post players. And they're going to whistle a foul on Hawley.
I like that approach for the Nuggets. Get down there if you're a guard and surround her and make her go through 2 and make somebody else beat you.
Blakeway's going to pick up that foul. Her first. Olivia Pilgrim dumps it off to Willow Thiel. Goes strong baseline left side. Blocked out of bounds by Brookshire.
We got to be getting close to a blob record here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Baseline outs for both squads.
Willow Thiel goes inside. Punched away there by Brookshire. That's where Willow Thiel had the ball down around her waist trying to dribble and handle it in traffic.
You know who loves watching the game and scouting the game when there's a lot of blobs?
You.
Other teams, head coaches who are watching this Your Live event and trying to get every little last detail about their playoff opponent. They're going to get all of them. Put them on a note card, practice them with your scout team. That's what it's all about, Mr. Nats.
Yeah, Willow Thiel took a little too much time there and got hammered by Sarah Blakeway. So Willow's going to go to the line, shoot 2. Try to extend her 24-point scoring night.
Blakeway's been aggressive in there for Hawley. She's got in there offensively and defensively.
She's not afraid of contact. Yeah. She's not afraid of garter snakes. She's not afraid of much of anything.
Sure, that makes sense. You know, one thing I would like to mention is, you know, you can see in the crowd the kids that are walking back and forth. There's a lot of little girls in here with their Nugget jerseys on. Coach Gottenberg, as a youth coach in his program, I can tell you, does a really good job getting the youth involved. They're playing at halftime. They're doing all those things. They got in free tonight. It's autograph night afterwards. I know I have a 5th grader that lives in my house that's pretty excited about getting some autographs. So I just wanted to say kudos to Coach Gottenberg for all the opportunities he provides these young kids.
Well, he's been doing it for 41 years, Jed. I don't think you can do it for 41 years and survive if you haven't figured a few things out by then.
You know, and on Monday nights he's got the youth girls into his, you know, and he's still demonstrating himself and he's getting after it, and it's great. Really thankful for the opportunities he provides, you know, as a father of a young Hawley Nugget.
The Nuggets are working around here, harassed there by Olivia Pilgrim, forces a turnover on Hawley, and she gets fouled. So Pilgrim's going to get a shot to extend this lead.
We're in the bonus.
Allis with 3 fouls on the night. Olivia Pilgrim, I should say, enunciate clearly. Olivia Pilgrim going to the line to shoot 1+1. And first one splashes that one home. Pilgrim's got 4 on the night. Knocks the second one home.
You mentioned the Yellow Jackets are undefeated in the Heart of Lakes Conference. Is that correct?
They are 13-0 in Section 8-2A and 11-0 in the Heart of Lakes.
That would be a really impressive feat. I'd like to know the last time a girls or boys team went undefeated in the conference.
It doesn't happen very often.
Tough to do. Teams are making adjustments. You got to play them both home and road.
They just had a close one with Breckenridge just 3 games ago.
We did see that.
65-38. We're down to about 6.5 minutes to go in this one here in Hawley. Perham Yellow Jackets taking it to the Hawley Nuggets, showing everybody on yourliveevent.com and in the gym and on the radio why they're 20-2, soon to be 21-2. Lob pass down inside to Anna Steer. She takes it up, and they found a foul there. Steer's going to knock that one. She's got 24 on the night.
She's got a lot of free throw attempts. She's getting herself to the line, being aggressive. It was a nice cut there on the post touch. Good pass by Brookshire. Like to see her put her head on the rim first, be a threat to shoot it, and then pass second. But that was a really nice play for the post player for the Nuggets.
Anna Steer knocks that one in. She has 25 now. Kennedy Pilgrim with the left-handed hook, no good. Offensive rebound, who was that? Willow Thiel. And another offensive rebound there. Oh, Brookshire went down hard. Number 3, Olivia Rosenthal, ended up with a second offensive rebound. Brookshire's down on the baseline.
Looks like she might have landed on that hand, coach, on that arm.
She's gone down before, wrestles herself back to the bench and gets back in a couple minutes, but she's usually up by now. This might be something a little more legit here for Emma. They always hate to see that, especially in a game that's a bit of a runaway, and you just hate to see that happen.
Yeah, you hope it's nothing serious and more of a bruise or a scare than an X-ray situation. So hopefully for her, she'll be okay.
She gave a little bit of a scowl there to Coach Gottenberg as she walks back to the bench. My guess is Greg will take a look at her, and she'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, sideline out of bounds. Olivia Pilgrim drops it off to Rosenthal. Kennedy Pilgrim down to Rosenthal again. Back to Olivia Pilgrim. Lob pass, nice post entry pass again. Willow Thiel.
The combination of post-entry passing and just really good seals out of the Perham post players has been really fun to watch. When you're a constant threat on the inside, it just opens it up more on the outside, and that must be something that is emphasized in that program. They're doing a nice job.
Marissa Allis strong off the glass. They're going to get Willow Thiel for a body foul on that one, I think. And she doesn't agree with that one. Kept her feet. Arms up in the air. It's only her first foul in the night, so 27 points, 1 foul.
That's
good night for her. Allis misses the first free throw. And we got a mass substitution here. All these kids have been in the game already. Lily Ockery, Cora Grismer. There's that Riley Mickelson again. Kaya Anderson and Diggins. Kate Diggins.
You know, you mentioned that all those kids have been on the floor already, and they've all contributed. That kind of puts the Yellow Jackets at least 10 deep, right, for a playoff run. And I don't think depth is going to be an issue for the Yellow Jackets in their postseason quest.
And you know what? They don't fall off. They don't fall off much at all when they take the 5 starters out. There may be a slight drop, but not a whole lot. Good, solid 10 deep basketball team is hard to beat. Air ball there by Kaya Anderson. She got a little kick out of that herself. Her dad's record is safe tonight.
Yeah, I think it is.
Marissa Allis fights with it, takes it in off the glass, draws the foul.
You know what's good to see? Marissa getting the hoop and the harm there, and the whole entire Nuggets bench stands up and cheering for a senior on senior night. That's awesome. That's what this is all about. It's a lot of fun. The night's not going the way the Nuggets wanted to, but it's kind of fun to see some of those simple pleasures in some of these plays here down the stretch.
It is, and that's one of the things you're going to get with a Bill Gottenborg team is that the bench is going to be involved. You're going to be involved in the game, and you're going to cheer your teammates, and you're going to play hard. And we have a officials conference here. Personal foul on number 14. Destiny Salinas. Salinas has 3 fouls here. Riley Mickelson's going to go to the line. She's got 8 points on the night. Try to get herself into double digits here. Rebound for Kylie Manthe. Sophie Cook, number 50, has checked into the game for the Nuggets.
Cook has been an X factor for the Nuggets in several games that I've seen with her three-point shooting ability. Not a lot of minutes tonight, but she's good drive there by Salinas. Trying to get the senior night bucket there and get the crowd involved a little bit here late. Another one.
Another lob down inside to Diggins. Good defense there by Marissa Allis. Now Ben Lofgren has taken over the substitute coach role. Julie Strum comes in. Sierra Blakeway, Katie Vetter, number 42, also comes in. Vettern, Emily Vettern. And Vettern comes up with the steal right off the bat. Pushes it down the court against Diggins. Goes in for a layup. Too strong, no good. That's knocked out of bounds. That's going to stay here with Hawley. The official on the far side made that call. The near official, the C, did not. He just didn't see it. That's why he didn't call it.
There's nothing better than being the C, is there?
Oh, all right.
You could live there.
Yep. Set up shop and have a snack.
Yeah, absolutely.
Katie Vetter takes it across the top over to Blakeway. Blakeway drives down the baseline. Back out to Cook. She's going to fire it up. She's got no shame. And Emily Vettern has offensive rebound, and that gets knocked out of bounds by Kaya Anderson. Nuggets are going to keep the ball down there. When I say no shame, doesn't have a negative connotation to it. She is just that confident, and when she's open, she's 6 foot tall, 6'1". She's open. She better shoot it.
Yep.
She's got nice rotation, and just she doesn't have to run up and down the court, get a little sweat going before she shoots.
Nope, she's not shy. She knows her role. That's one of them, shooting the outside shot. I've seen several games where she hits, 3 or 4 threes for the Nuggets, and really is an X factor.
Vetter, off to Cook now, into the corner. Gets trapped in the corner. Kept alive. Blakeway, baseline on the right side, no good. Offensive rebound for her. She's doing the Willow Thiel invitation. Nice job, Sarah Blakeway.
She's been aggressive tonight.
67-46, getting down under 3 minutes to go here. That one knocked out of bounds by Rosie. Sierra Blakeway. Sierra Rose. Friends call her Rosie. Perham with the ball up on top. That was Kaya Starzl. Morgan Smith into the game now for the Yellow Jackets with Diggins. And Lily Ockery. Morgan Smith, number 10, sophomore. Greta Razor takes it into the lane, defended there by Julie Strum. Lob pass, Diggins, glass, in.
Broken record here, but just a really nice touch on the post-entry pass. Good seal for Diggins. Can be as simple as that sometimes when you got size and you can get it in there.
Inside shot there. That one's going to go for Vettern. Emily Vettern getting 2 points tonight. Jump ball is going to hit back Hawley way. 2:21 to go in this one. 69-48. 8 fouls for Hawley. 9 fouls on Perham. Iverson, Sandvik, Fleming,
Walker,
Jelinek into the game now for the Nuggets. We're going to finish this one up with the JV units. Fleming takes it in, gets it over to Jelinek. Jelinek takes it to the elbow, zips it across the top to Vetter. Sella Fleming gets caught up on top, picked up her dribble to Sandvik. Walker, short off the rim. Offensive rebound there by Fleming. Sella Fleming's going to go to the line and shoot free throws here. Fouls on 12, blocking foul, Lily Ockery.
Chance to get your name in the paper is what you call that.
There you go. Uh-oh. 2 shots. Official called 1-1. It's 2 shots.
Should acknowledge that Tim Peterson was all over that.
Well, he used to wear the stripes too. Now they don't even wear stripes. I like the stripes. They were kind of slimming.
I do too. Yeah.
These gray swatches they make us look way heavier than we are.
That's what it is, right?
Fleming up with the second one, knocks that one in.
Well, there's no doubt about it that Perm is a very impressive basketball team. They're well coached. They got depth, good transition offense, great inside play, guards that can are multiple threats. They can shoot it, they can score it, they can pass it. Yeah, fun team to watch. Should be a fun section tournament. I was really impressed with Pelican Rapids the other night. They got some players.
Breckenridge can play. Barnesville's got some players. Abby John, she might be. Her and Willow Thiel might be the 2 best players in the section.
That and Madison Korf. Is it Madison?
Korf, yeah. There's Korf. Oh, of course, there's a Korf.
As far as just ability to score it, oof, I was really impressed the other night. She didn't play very well in the first half, and she came out firing in the second. And there's some of those moves, there's nothing you can do as a defender. Let's see one of these JV kids just chuck one up, huh? Get some shots on goal here.
There you go.
Hit a 3, get the crowd going.
69-49, 20-point lead here for the Yellow Jackets. And we're going to get a foul call, cross-court foul here on Kaya Starzl. Katie Vetter going to get a shot at a couple more here. She's got 3 points on the made 3 from the first half. No good with the first one.
One of the things we talked about in the last broadcast was just how deep the section is. When you look at some of the teams that are down at the 10 seed, I've seen Wadena Deer Creek play. They're tremendous. Frazee's sitting down at 12 or 13. They beat this Nuggets team. The Nuggets have jumped up and beat Safe River Falls and Crookston, teams that are ahead of them in the standings. And I'm sure there's many, many more examples. But it should be a wide open and fun Section 8 AA tournament.
Yeah, Frazee didn't just beat this team. They thumped them. And loose ball there picked up by Addie Sandvik. Haley Jelinek with the missed shot there. Rebound taken down there by Morgan Smith. And this one's going to be in the books. 69-49. Perham Yellow Jackets take it to the Hawley Nuggets on senior night and parents' night. Autograph night as well. We're going to come back with some totals and possibly a chat with Bill Gottenberg after this on the postgame show on yourliveevent.com.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Hawley Public Schools. Hawley's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Hawley Public Schools at hawley.k12.mn.us. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
All right, here we are back at the Hawley Gym, the gold mine. Perham Yellow Jackets, Jed, were on fire tonight. Big, huge night by Willow Thiel. They moved to 21-2 and 12-0 in the Heart of Lakes Conference. Great basketball game by Perham.
I tell you what, they were really impressive. Really impressive. Inside and out, they can do a lot of things. I like their transition game. They're down there taking a picture, Coach, so I wonder if that didn't mean they clinched the Heart of Lakes tonight?
I would have to say that they have. So they're going to leave the nets up, though, so that's a good thing.
That is a good thing for Fayette class tomorrow.
Exactly.
Just a really impressive basketball team. I didn't see a lot of weakness in their game tonight. They just played a complete game. Maybe if you were going to nitpick, a few too many turnovers, but they only had 4 in the second half for a total of 13. I think most coaches will live with 13 turnovers, especially coaches that are, willing to push the basketball. So strong inside play, post passing, offensive rebounding was all there. And when you mix that in with just the right amount of outside shooting, tough to beat.
Yeah, the outside shooting, and that mostly came on the back of Maya Morris. She had 4 threes with 14 on the night, and Riley Mickelson had 2 threes in the first half as well off the bench. So inside-out game was working great. The outside-in was working great as well with the Willow Thiel and her big offensive output tonight with 27 points. So we'll do a scoring rundown here for Perham. Willow Thiel at 27, 14 for Maya Morris, 8 for Riley Mickelson off the bench, 4 points for Kate Diggins off the bench as well, 2 in each half there, 5 points for Olivia Pilgrim. She didn't get on the board until the second half. Kennedy Pilgrim, her junior sister, ended up with 2 points, and they also came in the second half. 5 points for Kaya Anderson off the bench in the first half, and that's what she ended with. Cora Grismer got 2 off the bench. No serious foul trouble for either team, really. The most fouls we had was 3 fouls per person. Leading the way scoring for the Nuggets, not a surprise, Anna Steer had 23. And then it fell off there. Didn't get a lot of help from the rest of them. 7 points for Ingrid Rusted. 3 points for Izzy Steer. Izzy's coming off of a concussion and not much practice for the last couple weeks. So she needs to get herself back in shape and get back into the thick of things. Sierra Blakeway, 2 points off the bench. Emma Brookshire, 2 points in her starting role. 2 points for Marissa Allis off the bench. Or actually, she started tonight on senior night. Katie Vetter with 3. Emily Vettern, 2 off the bench. And Sella Fleming, 1 of 2 for 1 point in the second half for the Nuggets. Turnovers, that didn't kill the Nuggets. What killed the Nuggets was Willow Thiel on the offensive glass, Riley Mickelson on the offensive glass, and Maya Morris on the offensive glass.
Yep, absolutely. Just you got to do a better job on the boards when you're trying to pull the upset at home. You gotta get to the free throw line, which I feel like at least Anna Steer did. You got to shoot the ball well, and the Nuggets just didn't do that. They didn't hit open ones early. When Perham defense is really focusing on the Steer sisters, maybe just a little bit more cutting, a little bit more movement out of some of the wing players. But I think Hawley will find a way to. The last time they played them, it was a close game, 5 points, and I think they'll definitely learn from it. And if that's the benchmark and that's the standard in the section, you've hopefully identified a few things you can do. And one of those nights.
One thing that you can for sure say about a Bill Gottenborg coach team, you can beat them, you might beat them, but it's going to be hard to beat them in tournament time. And he will take whatever he can from this and teach his girls to get better should they end up meeting Perham again. There's no doubt about it that he will get these girls prepared. They're not done yet. They got a couple games left yet, and then they get into tournament time here in a week and a half or so. We're going to go right now to the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge, tomorrow is happening right now. Now more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Tonight's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, I'm going to give that one to Willow Thiel. 27 points, offensive rebounds, inside-out game. Just a master in the paint tonight.
She's got a pretty good idea what she wants to do, doesn't she? Around the basket, she attacks the basketball. She did it without fouling with one good, clean game. Ability to attack from the three-point line in and draw a lot of attention and make her teammates better. So complete game by Willow Thiel tonight. That's the first time I've seen her play. Couldn't be more impressed. She was awfully good tonight.
After seeing that, you know why they just call her Willow. Okay, Magic,
Shaq.
Jordan, Shaq, Willow. When you have one name, Cher, there's another one. When you have one name and you're in high school basketball and they call you by one name and one thing, you got something going there. All right, and our next award is going to go to another Perham player. This is our Precision Player of the Game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton. They thank you, the area growers, for your trust in RDK Enterprises as your planter experts. RDK Enterprises continues to invest in the education of their team members to provide the customer service you expect from your planter experts at RDK Enterprises. Always revisit the performance of your planters. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. All right, our Precision Player of the Game has got to be Maya Morris. She was the deadeye from outside. 14 points, 12 of them coming on 4 three-pointers.
Very efficient tonight. She only had one or two missed shots. She's got a nice quick release, and she carried them. And that outside shooting just didn't go away for the Perm. And Maya Morris certainly led that charge. She got some senior leadership there, and it's nice to have senior guard play to go with the inside presence of Miss Willow, who we've talked about.
Well, it's no wonder that Perham now is 21-2. There's no wonder that they're 12-0 in the HOL. No wonder that they're going to be the number one seed after this effort here in Hawley. A late season game just demolished Hawley tonight. It ended up being a 20-point win, but they probably could have named their score had they had to. So we're going to go with that, and we'll take a quick break and come back and finish things up here on yourliveevent.com.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Sounds good. All right, that's going to wrap it up for Jed Carlson and Peter Natz here on yourliveevent.com. That's going to wrap up the post-game show from the Gold Mine in Hawley. The final score on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard is Perham over Hawley by a score of 69-49. Good evening, all, and thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Natz for Jed Carlson and Ben Gronke. We'll see you next time on yourliveevent.com.